Ahoy, everyone. Welcome back. Second game of the doubleheader. Tigers versus the Warrior. I'm excited. Low key. Could be game of the round. 100%. I told you. What did I say? Golden point. This is our first golden point of the year. I can feel it. Something in the air. Sunday ticket. Final game of the round. Go Tigers. Sarah Jane says Warriors for the win. I need this to top the ladder of your footy tipping comp at work. There you go. Speaking of footy tipping comps, wastedsports.com.au/games. There you will find join codes to all of our fantasy and tipping leagues that we have active at the moment. NRL fantasy and tipping done through the NRL official website, of course. Darren Marshall says, go Tigers. Odd Poppet says, I'm going to predict it now. Warriors to win by at least 8 points. Natalie Green says, go Warriors. Ford says, extra time, last try wins, 90-minute game. There you go. Someone agrees with me. Extra time, golden point. Coming up. We are going to get our first golden point of the year. So in the Wasted Water Sports tipping contest, my situation improved immensely on the back of picking the Dragons to defeat the Storm this weekend. Possibly, in all honesty, possibly one of my finest moments was picking that upset. As I've said a couple of times already this weekend, 96 people in our tipping comp, only 4 of us went for the Dragons. And it looks like, again, 78% are on board with the Tigers today. 22% going Warrior. I do think I dare say it'll be a lot closer than that. But I do have the Tigers ultimately getting the win. And after a disgraceful start to season 2025, I mean, honestly, it was a shocking start. I backed 2 upsets in Vegas that didn't ultimately come to fruition. I got off to a really poor start. But after a horrible start, I have leapt up now to 39th spot on the ladder. It is still Skyvo and the Old Panther in the joint lead. And Jesse 0212 in third. Gamer Mel in 4th spot. Timoy in 5th. Whitey 838 in 6th. TP Wood in 7th. Team Raheel in 8th. Dan Jam in 9th. And Eggs Benny rounding out the top 10. But I'm on my way. I'm on my way back to reclaim my crown. I've leapt up from, I was down after round 2, I think I was down in 78th. I've now jumped up to 39th. On my way back. Back where I belong, at the top. Tigers just had Jeral, Skelton, and Adam Dewey ruled out. We're still going to win with these players ruled out. Yeah, Jeral, Skelton, I saw Skelton's been replaced with Solomona Fatape, which is a solid replacement. So that'll be absolutely fine. Adam Dewey is still on the team sheet at the moment. So that must have only just happened. And that will shake things up. Absolutely, that'll shake things up. But yeah, I don't think those are disastrous outs. I don't think those are disastrous outs at all. Jack Bird comes in to play the centers. Jack Bird was an absolute gun in the centers for the Sharkies in 2016. 2016 was a long time ago, though, wasn't it? So Jack Bird moves into the centers, and it's Solomona Fatape, who replaces Skelton on the wing. Panther Jason, thank you very much for the rose over there on TikTok. Cheers. But the Warriors, they're not without some issues themselves, are they? Number 23, starting on the wing, Edward Kosi. No Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. No Dylan Walker, of course. And no Jacob Laban this week. But I'm looking forward to this one so much. Golden Point. It's happening. Golden Point. To watch this game in Ultra 4K Ultra HD, switched channel 591. Okay. 591. Kariyama Brass, ahoy mate. This is going to be a good game, I reckon. I'm so excited for this. I had this picked as potentially match of the round going in. Should be a good one, indeed. Golden Point. I'm going to speak it into being. I'll speak it into being. Golden Point incoming. I've gone for the Tigers. If you joined me for any preseason content, you know that I had big raps on the Tigers for 2025. They are well and truly a top 8 team. They've got such a good roster. They've got one of the most exciting young spine combinations in the competition that's only going to get better and better. They continue to play. And we are off and running here. The Tigers with the kickoff. Damp conditions, it looks like. Just continuing with the trend of the weekend. Wet weather footy. Should keep it nice and close. Jack Bird in the centers. That could bring the best out in him. As I said, Jack Bird, I had big raps on him in 2016. Premiership winner with my Cronulla Sharks. Even represented New South Wales at Origin that year. He suffered that injury when he moved to Brisbane. The Broncos snapped him up. He had that injury, and that sort of was the downward spiral of his career. As Buller, tracking backwards, takes the high ball, and he's held up and now driven back into the end goal. Huge defense from the Warriors. Now, that is some massive defense to start this game. And a lot of intent shown there. The Warriors, they fire the first shot. Jareem Buller just caught a little upright there on the kick return. Tigers go short with the restart. Tapped back by the Tigers. And it's been scooped up by Samuela Fainu. Well done there, the Tigers. Hell of a let-off that was. Jason Callaway, ahoy, mate. I got the Tigers winning this one in a very, very close one. Golden Point, I say. Golden Point. Jeral May, he's been a beast in 2025. Fifth and last. The kick from inside their own 40 or just on the edge of it anyway. It's allowed to bounce by Nickel Clockstat. That's always a little dangerous. But he heads back into midfield. And it's the Warriors solid enough to start. The Tigers, they recovered and survived what could have been an early scare in this one. Ahoy there. Welcome along on TikTok. I've got the Tigers winning this one. I reckon Golden Point. I seriously think this is going all the way. Golden Point and beyond. Keeping the ball alive here, the Warriors. 30 out from the line. Metcalf heads across field, and he links up with Taupiki, scooting down the sideline. Now stops, cuts back in field. And Taupiki on the 5th and last, 20 out from the line. Warriors looking very slick, must be said. Metcalf, the crossfield kick, taken well by Taruva at the back, uncontested. The end. And the Tigers back with the ball. Been a good start, though, for both sides. Getting through their sets. Tigers, though, losing the territory battle just at the moment. Very early days, though, of course. 4 minutes in. That'll start to turn around and even up as this game goes on. Kick downfield on the 5th and last. It's taken by Taupiki. Warriors bring it back outside the 40. Good field position again to start this set. They've definitely got the early territory down pat. Now, Nickel Clockstad sniping around in the midfield, looking for somewhere to break through. Harris Tavita now catches them napping. 35 out from the line now in midfield. Play 3. They're marching up here. Fisher Harris bumps off one, gets the offload away, and some space out here as Pompey cuts back in field. Pompey one-on-one with Buller, goes straight through. Adam Pompey reaches out and scores the opening try. A tick off the multi inside the first 5 minutes. Well, I can't be upset about that. I tipped the Tigers, but Adam Pompey I specifically picked out for my same game multi. And there he goes. Not the way I envisioned it. But James Fisher-Harris set that up. Vanua Pole over-committing on defense, and it left the gap back on the inside. Adam Pompey said, thank you, I'll take that. That's a great start for the Warriors. A nice early tick off the multi. As the try is confirmed. What a start for the Warriors. I mean, the defense to drive Jareen Buller back off the kick return into the end goal. They didn't win the goal line restart, but it signaled their intent. And they're on for this one. The Warriors, they're well up for it. Luke Metcalf. Simple conversion. Just to the left of the posts. Puts it down the middle, and the Warriors lead 6-0. Six points to nil. What a start. A tick off the multi. Nice and early. That's what we wanted to see. Adam Pompey. Too good. 1, 2, 3 tackles he beats. Keeps the ball carrying arm up off the deck. Reaches out and plants it down. That was a beautiful try. Rebel Nuts. You need the Tigers to win. Well, the Tigers with the restart. And Mitchell Barnett. We'll play it on the 20. Rainy conditions again here for this one. Heading sideways. Easy target for the Tigers' defense was the number 11 there, Curtis Capewell. Near Corey. Straightening the attack. Brings it up to the 30. And a penalty now to the Warriors. Slow to get up and allow them to play the ball. Holding down in the ruck. And this is the Tigers of old that have started this game. They need to dig deep and not let the floodgates open. Warriors finally touch inside Tigers territory. Fisher Harris to Barnett now. Good strong carry. Barnett, welcome back to the Blues in 2025. Mitchy Barnett. Straight up the middle. Kosi to, was it Kosi? No, sorry, that was Aaron Clark. 10 meters out now. Here come the Warriors again. They've lost it. Not playing the ball correctly. I believe that's an incorrect play of the ball. Just trying to get that done too quickly. And that is a huge let-off for the Tigers. Incorrect play of the ball. Tigers off a very big hook there. They needed that reprieve, I tell you. Now they can dig deep. The Tigers stuck down their own end. Adam Pompey, the first try scorer. Penalty to the Tigers. Fisher Harris caught offside. One in touch on the halfway line. Here they come, the Tigers. Up over halfway. Coruscant takes the tap. Slow play the ball. Inside ball 6 again for what it's worth there on tackle 1. It's still an extra tackle, isn't it? There on tackle 1. Still get the extra tackle. Drape Mongreen says Warriors, very good start and very bad start too. Jeral May keeps the ball alive. Another slow play the ball. Flirting with the 6 again. The Warriors. 20 meters out. Couple of tackles left here for the Tigers. Here's May to Luai. Luai out the back to Galvin. Galvin. Cut out pass for Taruva, who steps back in field. Gets it back for Galvin. Space opens up in the middle. Galvin heads across field. They're keeping it in tight now, just setting up the 5th and last. Samuel Fainu. 10 meters out from the line. Luai in at first receiver. Grubber's in behind the line. Needs it to sit up in the in goal. And Harris Tavita takes no chances and thumps it over the dead ball line. Nice little set there for the Tigers on the back of the penalty. UFC, do you like a bit of Pompey action? It wasn't so much that I like Adam Pompey action. It was just I like the Warriors left edge to score a try. Every single game I will have the Warriors left winger in the multi. As they love attacking that left edge. Lockie Galvin tackled in midfield as the Tigers claim the dropout. Very slow play the ball again. Another set restart. The Warriors, they need to be careful. The Warriors need to be very careful here. May is used as the decoy. Goes inside to Fainu Pole. And Fainu Pole scores beside the post. Fainu Pole. The Tigers dig deep and hit back. In years gone by, the heads would have dropped after the early try. The floodgates would have opened. This is a very different Tigers team in 2025. Jeral May used as the decoy. Goes back inside to Fainu Pole. Try confirmed. 6 points to 4. Kick to come from right beside the post. Lennox Wilson. Do I remember the Warriors' 66-0 win over the Rabbitohs? No, I don't. Actually, when did that happen? 6 points to 4. Kick to come. Aussie Fragrances. I'm on the Better Beers. Has anyone heard of Better Beer? I'm probably not allowed to show this on the stream, but bugger it. Better Beer. 0 carbs, 0 sugar. Which sounds awful, right? It's actually quite nice. Tastiest 0 carbs, 0 sugar beer that I've ever had. Happy Coruscant with the goal kicking duties here from right beside the posts. Over it goes. 6 points all. All locked up. Well, we figured it would be a close one. It's certainly headed that way. Genitalia. Let's go, Warriors. Ford says, good start. Don't get tired now. You've got to be fresh for overtime. Yes, there are a couple of us that are on the Golden Point bandwagon tonight. I think it's going to be a really close one. And we're going to have our first Golden Point of the year. It's just got that feel about it, this game. Back underway. Terrell May with the hit up. 6 points all locked up. Fainu Pole, the try scorer for the Tigers. Adam Pompey, the try scorer for the Warriors. The Rabbitohs got skinned by the Warriors back in 2006. Okay. I wasn't watching NRL in 2006, so. As the ball spills free, and Curtis Capewell comes away with it for the Warrior. Here they come now. A mistake from the Tigers. 0 tackle, 30 meters out from the line. Keep breaking this microphone stand. Need to get a new one. 20 meters out from the line. Metcalf holds the pass up for Nickel Clockstadt. That Tua offloads back for CNK, and he's wrapped up 15 meters out from the line. Slow play the ball. Well, not horribly slow, but it was a little slow. And Mitch Barnett now heading back into midfield. They go right for Nickel Clockstadt again. 5th and last. Back it goes for Harris Tavita. Crossfield kick. Gets it a meter short from the try line. Well taken by Stafford. Toa. And Toa heads back in front of the posts, and he's 5 meters out from his own line. Slow play the ball again here for the Tigers. The Warriors really risking penalties around the ruck. That was a good take. Aruva, not afraid to get into the hard yakka. And again, slow, play the ball. The Warriors really, really flirting with danger here around the ruck. 5th and last from inside the 40. Coruscant kicks from dummy half, but he picks out the chest of Taupiki at the back. And the Warriors start the set 30 out from their own line. UFC, you've got a bone to pick with Michelle, eh? Wonder what this is all about. Keeping the ball alive here, the Warriors. Harris Tavita up the middle. Takes tackle 3 on halfway. Aaron Clark. 10 more meters. Straight up the guts. Bobbling the ball there was that Nickel Clockstadt there. 5th and last. 30 meters out. Short side they go. Metcalf dinks it in over the top. And a simple take at the back there for Fatape. Tigers stuck inside their own 10 though. Fisher Harris is up quick again. Driving the Tigers back towards their own goal line. really struggling for go forward in this area of the field. Big defense from the Warriors. Lennox Wilson, Manly absolutely pumped the Eels. Absolutely pumped them. 20 meters out from their own try line here on the 4th. Alex Twal stands in the tackle. Need a big kick here to the Tigers. And it's Lockie Galvin from inside the 30. Ball is allowed to bounce, and it's up nicely at the back for Nickel Clockstadt, who returns it to the 40. Good field position again here for the Warrior. "22 minutes remaining in the first half, 6 apiece. Nice, close game. And up over halfway again, the Warriors. Definitely winning the early territorial battle. Here's Barnett. Gets the offload away to Egan. Egan to Leatua. Tackle 4. 35 out over on that far sideline. Metcalf hands it off inside for Clark. He's been strong, Aaron Clark, to start this game. 5th and last, Warriors stay short side. Metcalf tips it in over the top, and Buller gets away from the first kick chase. Jareen Buller now straight up the middle. And he's taken down by Niokore. 20 outs. Much better field position here for the Tigers. Base out to the right if they want to run the risk of an early shift. And here they go. Taruva to Bird. Jack Bird there. No, that's Stafford. How can I get Jack Bird and Stafford Toa? They didn't want to risk the early shift. Luai now kicks on play 4. Space in behind. Needs it to drop. Does get it to drop, but it pulls up. Now Picky fires it in field, and Nickel Clockstadt is taken. Good kick there from Luai. Turning the Warriors around and trying to wrestle some of that momentum and field position back. Marvin the Martian. You went Pompey, Fish, and Buller. Very nice. Well, we've already got Pompey off the SGM. They're going to kick early here, the Warriors. Metcalf from well inside the 40. He's got a good angle on it, but Buller pulls it up just inside the sideline. Fabulous kick there from Metcalf. Didn't quite pull it off. Out to their own 40 now, the Tigers on tackle 2. Galvin in midfield. Happy to just shuffle it along the line. Up over halfway. Torres out. Wall. Luai. Inside ball for Fainu. 5th and last now. 40 out from the line. Tigers very bunched up. Short side for Luai. Puts the kick high. And it's taken at the back. Warriors. The stalemate continues. 6 points all. Both teams so evenly matched in this game. Pompey, the try scorer, bumps off the first. Mitch Barnett off for a rest. Well-earned break. A quarter of the game gone. 6 apiece. Up over halfway now, the Warriors on the 5th and last. Harris Tavita puts it high. This is a very high contestable kick. Taruva under pressure. Spills it back. But it's gone backwards to Jareen Buller. And it's still there for the Tigers. 20 out from their own line. Something has got to break this game open. It'll be you feel like it'll be a penalty or something. Somebody's going to get a penalty and a little piggyback upfield at some point. Have to imagine. Justin says, I'm excited for these two teams this season. I'm hopeful they both do well as the Tigers shift Galvin dummies. And he's met hard in the one-on-one tackle. Up over halfway with Alex Wall on the 5th and last. Luai again down the short side, puts the kick high. Chasing through well, Nickel Clockstats under it. Spins away and heads back into midfield. And just waiting, somebody to make an error, somebody with a big solo effort, a little X factor, a penalty, something. We're just in a stalemate at the moment. This is good aggressive footy from both teams. They're completing well. Both teams waiting for the other to crack. Fisher, Harris on a strong carry, up over halfway. Is that the sort of go forward to give the Warriors some momentum? Aaron Clark, he's been immense to start this game. 5th and last, 40 out. Harris Tavita down the short side, puts the kick up. Ball is under it, takes it inside the 10. Thinks about a very risky pass across the face of posts. Common sense prevails and he holds on. The Tigers very slow to get back here. Very slow. This is going to be a grinding set. Taruva brings it out to the 30. And there's the penalty that finally breaks this open. One team has finally cracked, and look at that rain coming down hard. And the Tigers will get a nice little piggyback upfield. The Tigers finally get out of their own end. The touch finder, 40 out from the try line. Good field position here for the Tigers. Here they go. Terrell May with the first hit up. 30 meters out from the line. Ball used as a decoy. Galvin back inside for Pole. Pole takes it to the 20. Still in midfield here. The Tigers staying narrow in that midfield channel. Ball at first receiver to Luai. Hands it off for Fainu. Fainu. 10 meters out. Ball again at first receiver. Gets the offload back. Galvin. Flat-footed. Out of option. Fires it back for Luai. Luai. The dance around in midfield. Gives it back to Galvin. The Warriors not being lured up in defense. The ball spills out the back. And the Warriors are back in possession. Penalty for pressure on the neck. Penalty to the Warriors. A lack of patience there from the Tigers. Galvin did not need to push that pass. And then the error compounds with the penalty. And it's the Warriors' turn to send it upfield. Finding touch, 40 out from their own line. And the first hit up there, Vaimalga. Is that his name? Vaimalga? Am I saying that correctly? Dimitri Vaimalga. Tackle 2 on halfway. 6 again for the Warriors. Tigers with a few errors in a row now. Well, an error, penalty, and now another penalty to the Warriors. Take the 2. It's a bit far out. A little bit far out for the 2. But in a close game, if there's opportunities for shots at 2, take it. Warriors put this into touch. 30 meters out from the line. Full set of 6. Opportunity here for the Warriors. The Tigers just had one down the other end. They came up with the mistake on play 3. Can the Warriors go a step better? 20 meters out from the line now. The rain hammering down. More wet weather footy this weekend. Clark dummies and spills the ball. Coruscant breaks away. The Warriors do come up with the mistake. Luai in at dummy half and up the middle. Jareen Buller takes it outside the 40. Jack Bird up to the halfway line on play 2. Quick play the ball, catching them napping. 6 more. Ruck infringement. Taruva gets up and goes again. They're 40 meters out from the line now, the Tigers. This game is just starting to open up a little bit now, both sides, as the rain continues to plummet down and fatigue starts to set in. The errors are creeping in for both sides. 12 minutes to go till the halftime break. 20 out from the line now. Jeral May. Oh, I thought he dropped it. I don't know what I saw, but it wasn't the ball. Galvin takes the line on. 5 meters out. Backs into the defense. And that's the 5th and last. Lockie Galvin so close to the line there. They go left for May. Back inside for Royce Hunt. Royce Hunt barges towards the line. And he is half a meter short. That will be the handover. Not a bad result. Keeping the Warriors pegged down this end of the field. A meter out from their own try line. They just can't give away a penalty now. The Tigers. They don't want to do, as the Warriors risky offload. Jackson Ford brings it out to the 20. Good, strong carry. Adam Pompey brings it 35 out. This is a good set considering where they started. A meter out from their own try line. They started this set and they're already up to the 40 on play 4. Egan pops it out for Big Bad Bunty. Bunty Afoa on the field. 5th and last now on halfway. Harris Tavita puts it high. Pressure on Taruva. Not so much from the kick chase, but just the conditions. Early shift here from the kick. And Fatape will play it 10 meters out from the Tigers' own line. Buller beats the first tackle, brings it outside the 20. Jack Bird up to the 30. Low play the ball. 10.5 left in this opening 40. Here's Taruva. Caught high. Oh, no call from the referee. Taruva's going to stay down and try and milk this. He was clearly taken high. Let's have a look at it on replay. Yeah, up around the throat. Should be a penalty. No penalty incoming, though. Taruva plays it. Here's May. Another strong carry from Terrell May. NRL editor. Ahoy there. 5th and last. Luai on halfway. Puts the kick down, and it's been taken by Taupiki, who offloads to Nickel Clockstad at pace. Warriors on their own 30. Taupiki up towards the halfway. They march again. Bunty Afoa bumps off one. Just inside Tigers territory. By Mega goes straight through. Beats 2. And that's the 5th and last now. 20 meters out. They stay down the short side for Metcalf. Metcalf is caught with the ball. 5th and last. Running was not the option there. Handover. Tigers defend well. Jason Callaway says, why in rugby union they would kick that, Dan? but the kick is too far away to kick in the NRL. Yeah, so Drape Mongreen did bring up there's obviously a difference with the ball as the Tigers have thrown a forward pass here from dummy half. A forward pass from Talon De Silva at dummy half, and the Warriors will get a full set inside Tigers territory. Oh, it was a mile forward. Oh, Talon, what are you doing, mate? Who is going to crack first? The back end of this half has really seen the completion rate drop. Tigers, especially 15 from 19 now. They've dropped down to 79%. The Warriors still completing at 88. Who will crack first? Here, Corey. 20 meters out. Oh, and issues here for Fainu. Fainu hobbling back into position. The Warriors could take advantage of that. They've essentially got an extra man. Fainu is not going to be able to defend. 6 again, ruck infringement. Bunty Afoa on the crash ball. Space out here to the right. That's where Metcalf goes to Nickel Clockstat. Puts the step on. And Fainu's out there on the wing on one leg. Slow play the ball. Metcalf. Another set restart for the Warriors. 10 out from the line, just to the right of the post. Jackson Ford stands in the 3-man tackle. Now he's brought to ground. Tackle 2. Slow play the ball. A meter short. Egan spots some space from dummy half. Fights his way over the line. Can he get the ball down? Wade Egan has gone up as no try. They're going to have a look. Wade Egan seems like he was held up. He doesn't seem excited at all. Wade Egan standing there with the ball, ready to play it. He knows that he hasn't scored. He knows he hasn't scored it. NRL editor, I tipped the Tigers in this one, but I also tipped Golden Point. Importantly, I backed Golden Point. And still looking at this, the bunker, it's held up. Wade Egan's there, ready to play on. Honestly, if the player in question is standing there waiting to play the ball, get on with it. Tuivasa off the field. Sonny Tuivasa off the field. Sonny Tuivasa, an 80-minute player. Oh, he's off for a HIA. Tuivasa off for a HIA from that high contact earlier that was not called a penalty. And Fainu is off the field as well on the other side of the field. The Tigers are in tatters at the moment. Crash ball for Niokore. Can't be stopped that close to the line. Marata Niokore. And the Warriors take the lead. Deadlock broken. 6 minutes to go till the halftime break. Crucial try for the Warriors there. Something had to give. They've had so much attack down this end of the field. Niokore gets himself on the try scorer sheet. Yes, I did tip the Cowboys last night, NRL editor. I tipped the Dragons to beat the Storm. Tipped the Cowboys to beat the Raiders. Sam, ahoy there. Doing very well. Thank you. How are you? Some big concerns, though, for the Tigers. Already missing. Adam Dewey ruled out in the warm-up. Jeral Skelton ruled out. And now, Sonny Taruva off for HIA. And Samuel Fainu is broken. As not Harris Tavita, sorry, Luke Metcalf converts. That is for Fainu's night done. Fainu is hobbling on the sideline. That is surely his night done. Sonny Taruva, Category 2 HIA. Is the Tigers. They'll be on struggle street here in this game. They have to dig deep. Very, very deep. 12 points to 6. The Warriors. Four minutes to go till the halftime break. And the Warriors full of running here. Tigers desperately need the halftime break, you feel. They could split them apart again here. Jackson Ford up over halfway. Tackle 4. Egan goes quickly. Tigers slow to get back in the defensive line. Fifth and last now. 40 out. Short side for Harris Tavita. Puts it high. No Taruva out there at the moment. Buller's under it. And he is a little high into... One criticism there of Jarian Buller. He goes very high into contact. Way too upright into contact on those kick returns. That's why so often he gets held up and dragged backwards. Got to get himself lower into contact on those kick returns. Jack Bird takes on Kurt Capewell. 3 minutes to go until the halftime break. Slow play the ball here for the Tigers. And up over halfway, Talon De Silva finds some space around the ruck. Blue Eye now. They're going to run it here on the fifth and last. Are they? Blue Eye. Halftime can't come fast enough. Gets the kick into the corner. And should be a relatively simple take here for the Warriors to bring it back now through Nickel Clockstat. Just outside the 20. Tigers have to defend here. An early shift from the Warriors. 40 out from their own line on play 3 now. 2 minutes 50 left till halftime. A late offload for Egan. Space now for the Warriors to work with. Ford ducks under a tackle. The Tigers not securing the ball. Early kick now. Harris Tavita tries to get it in behind Buller. Buller reaches out behind him to take it. And again, upright into the kick return. He's done all right on this occasion. But with 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go until the halftime break. The Tigers inside their own 20 and in tatters at the moment. Trailing 12-6. Taruva off the field. Fainu ruled out of the game. Adam Dewey ruled out in the warm-up. Jeral Skelton ruled out inside. Ball now opens up space for Seafarth. He's got support from Stafford Toa, and Stafford Toa will slide over in the corner untouched. Out of nowhere. Literally nowhere. The Tigers have just gone, boom, clean line break, try in the corner. 12-10 kick to come. Where did that come from? They looked down on their feet. They looked like they were just playing down the clock till halftime. And then Lockie Galvin says, let's have a run. Holds the pass up beautifully for Seafarth. Draw and pass. Stafford Toa untouched in the corner. That was a try out of nowhere. 12-10 kick to come. Toa does the big slide. (12-10) sideline conversion attempt. Try scorers so far. Fainu Pole and now Stafford Toa for the Tigers. For the Warrior, it's been try scorers for the Warriors were Adam Pompey and Niokore. The second one. Great Mongreen. You like league. Your older brother played it. You played union when you were 8 and stopped. Yeah, I enjoyed playing both of them. From the sideline, the conversion from Talon to Silva. Hooks back around and goes down the middle. From the sideline, Talon to Silva take a bow. Halftime, all locked up. 12 apiece. Oh, golden point, people. Golden point. It's happening, isn't it? Golden point. It is a happening. $12 apiece at the break. Oh, 5 seconds to go. We're going to get the kickoff. We are going to get a restart. And the Tigers have spilt it. Oh, they're so lucky that that is halftime. They're happy to just take it over the dead ball line. And that will be the halftime break. $12 apiece at the halftime break. A try out of nowhere. And into the break we go, all locked up. So lucky there from the restart. Tigers dropped the ball. So lucky that it was the halftime break. All right, 12 apiece at the halftime break. What a game it's been. I did say, like, it's been a grind. This game's been a grind, but it's been exciting. It's going to be a good close game. We thought that it would be a good close game. Golden point was my prediction, the pregame. And at 12 apiece at the halftime break, we'll have to find out if Tuivasa is coming back on. Tuivasa left the field for HIA. Seemed fairly innocuous, to be honest. Like, Tuivasa was caught around the throat. There was no penalty given. But off for HIA, he went. And I'm assuming he's going to pass. I don't think there was even contact with the head. If it was for the reason that, if it was for that reason, if it was from that tackle where he was trying to get the penalty called, stayed down. So we'll have to see. I dare say that he'll pass. There didn't seem to be too much in it in terms of a head knock damage. But yes, going back to the conversation about league versus union, I don't understand really why there's all the, what's the word? There's a lot of, don't you hate it when you can't think of words? Sometimes you just can't think of words. I don't understand the hatred between codes. I mean, lots of players have played both. Lots of players have been fantastic at both. Me personally, I love both. I loved playing both. I love watching both and supporting both. I don't understand why it has to be this hatred from one code to the other. Yeah, there is a little bit of a class thing Absolutely. So here in Australia as well, absolutely. It's union sort of like the rich private school game, and league is like the thug commoner public school game. So yeah, there is a little bit of that, but I mean, we sort of grow up and we're not school kids anymore. We sort of grow up, and I would find it hard to believe that that is an issue as people get older. I would hope that humanity hasn't digressed that much that adults are thinking that way. And again, we are talking about humanity, aren't we? 4 big players missing already. 3 being our back players, 2 being in spine. Are we talking about the Tigers? No, the Tigers thankfully still have their spine intact. Thankfully. Make America great again. There's boom, hit first half over, and teams totals over for the first half. Teams totals? Is that what PTs is? Oliver Wilson asks if I've been to Dreamworld. Not in a very long time, but I have been, yes, multiple times. Just down the road. Yeah, Dreamworld, not far from me at all. Wet and Wild's great fun, yes. Wet and Wild is a good lot of fun. Yeah, the Tigers. Okay, so here's what's happened for the Tigers tonight. Adam Dewey ruled out in the warm-up. Jeral Skelton ruled out in the lead-up to the game. So there's a starting center and a starting winger ruled out right before kickoff. Fainu, Samuela Fainu, the second rower, gone, ruled out of the game with a leg injury. Sonny Taruva off the field with a HIA Category 2. So he should pass. He should be back. But, I mean, that's 10 to 15 minutes with no Sonny Taruva on the field, which is detrimental for my multi as well, of course. And, yeah, I mean, that's the extent of it. But that's some big injury concerns for the Tigers, for sure. Cool Boy 57, ahoy there. You like the Waz, go Waz. Fair enough. Claudio asks how the Tigers are playing. Tigers, both teams are playing well, ultimately. It's very wet, very heavy rainfall, so that means it's going to be a tight game. Very heavy rain, and we started to see a lot of errors creep in as the conditions and the fatigue started to set in. Taruva's off the field at the moment for a HIA. I'm assuming he will pass the HIA. It didn't seem like too much was in it. He should pass and come back onto the field, but he's off the field at the moment. Actually, yeah, what are the odds? Tigers were very short-priced favorites going in, and it will be interesting. What are the odds now? Rugby League, NRL. In play, Tigers, Warriors. Warriors are now short-priced favorites. Even though it's 12 all, Warriors short-priced favorites. They're backing them in from here, the bookies. Yeah, he's in my multi as well. Sonny Taruva, I think he'll be back. I think he'll be back. I think we're still on for that multi. All right, halftime here. I'm going to have a quick break. right back after this for all the second half action. Kickoff not far away. All locked up here. Remember the pregame prediction, Golden Point. We said it was going to be the first Golden Point of the year. We're halfway there. 12 apiece at halftime. Second half coming up. All right, 12 apiece. Halftime break. We knew it was going to be a good game. We predicted it's going to be a good game. And this one looks indeed to be going down to the wire. 12 all. Golden Point. It's happening. Our first Golden Point of the year. Bring it on. I'm excited. Drizzy Goat. Boy there, mate. You're rolling with the Tigers 32-16. And I hope, Drizzy Goat, that you were with me and you got on the Dragons to beat the Storm. Not a lot of us picked the Dragons to beat the Storm. I'm very happy to report that I was one. Claudio says, let's go Tigers, just play football. Lennox Wilson says, final score, Warriors 21, Tigers 20. In Golden Point, though, Lennox. Remember, we've got Golden Point. I've backed Golden Point in this one. Mr. T, how many had doggies? 13 plus. He's never going to let me live that down. Burnout culture. Come on, West Tigers. You can do this. We'll keep an eye out for Sonny Taruva. Of course, Sonny Taruva off the field for a HIA. Category 2. Keeping an eye on him to pass that. Let's see. Tigers running out onto the field there. And there is Sonny Taruva. Taruva has passed his HIA. And he's back out on the field. Excellent. Our multi's back on. Sonny Taruva has run out with the team for the second half. Let's go. That is some good news to start the second 40. Sonny Taruva running out with the rest of the squad. Second half about to get underway. Warriors with the kickoff. And Talon De Silva also still out on the field. So Appy Coruscant still having a break. Look for Appy to get interjected in the final 20 minutes. Underway, Tigers take the kickoff. And they'll get first use of it here in the second 40. 12 apiece. Oopsie. I've just hit the wrong button. Taruva is back. Yes. Sonny Taruva has run out with the rest of the team. Sorry, I've hit the wrong button and I've got the rugby score up. No, we're back. 12 apiece. Tigers. Warrior. Tigers. Up towards the 30. Just beyond the 30, sorry. On play 4. Jeral May bumps off Capewell. Gets the offload away for Buller. Space out to the right. If Galvin can clear it, it's been scooped up and well defended by the Warriors. Oh, we thought it was on for a moment there. Fifth and last, just short of halfway. And it goes to De Silva for the kick. And it bounces up nicely for Nickel Clockstadt at the back, who returns it. And Stafford Toa wrangles him down almost up to the 40. Good field position again here for the Warriors. They are winning the field territory battle. Field position. Up to halfway now. Talpiki. Down the short side. By Mulga. Up over halfway. 40 out from the try line now. Bunty Afoa used as a decoy, and Wade Egan goes straight up the middle. He's got support. Back in field for Metcalf. And the Warriors have just blown this apart. Wade Egan using Big Bad Bunty Afoa as the decoy. And he just cut the Tigers' defense to shreds. Luke Metcalf, the former Shark. They let him go so that they could keep useless Matt Moylan. And here he is now tearing it up for the Warriors. Wade Egan to Harris to Vida to Luke Metcalf. I mean, that is the connection that you want out of your spine players. 16-12, simple conversion to come. What a start to the second half for the Warriors. UFC OnlyFans says Warriors drafted Bunty Afoa from Timu. A bargain pickup then. A bargain. Big bad Bunty. Anyway, Luke Metcalf here to convert his own try. Plots it over from right beside the post. 18 points to 12. The Warriors back out by 6. Wade Egan, he's going well tonight. New Zealand gang, your uncle is Atane Taupiki. There you go. Tigers with the restart. And much like the first half, Warriors on the scoreboard early. David Vinak, ahoy mate. Dream start to the first half. The Warriors, dream start to the second half. Up by 6. And they are just rolling upfield very easily here. It has been a staple of the game, even though it's been close. It went into halftime 12 apiece. Totally deadlocked. But despite that, the Warriors have been marching upfield way easier than the Tigers have been getting field position. Fifth and last, Metcalf from 30 out, puts the ball high, contestable kick. Pressure on the Tigers here. A little bobble, but Fatape ends up coming down with it. But the Tigers pinned inside their own 10. Jack Bird, a little upright into contact. Doesn't get very far. Sonny Taruva brings it out to the 20. Staying down that short side now. Bending off to Stafford Toa, gets the arms free, but nobody to support to. Jeral May. Up the middle. Fifth and last. The kick from just outside the 40. Galvin puts it high. And it's been taken with ease at the back. No kick chase pressure at all. And now, high contact, is it? The Warriors staying down here, trying to get a penalty. And there is the penalty. Edward Corsi has been caught high there by Jerome Luai. Oh, and Luai. Oh, Luai's in trouble here. Jerome Luai's in trouble here. Shoulder contact direct to the face. And Jerome Luai could be having a sit down for 10. He'll surely go on report at the very least. I mean, that is direct contact, shoulder to the head. I mean, there's unfortunately no two ways about that. Direct contact with the shoulder to the head, and he'll be on report. Luai stays on the field, but he's on report, and it's a penalty to the Warriors, who find touch up over halfway. Harris Tavita onto Ford. Jackson Ford takes it inside the 40. Here come the Warriors again. It's been a great start to the second half. And HIA for Edward Corsi, well, it had to happen. He had a shoulder to the face. So off he goes. Another HIA tonight. Bunty Afoa as we're back underway. Bunty Afoa carries inside the 30. Egan, dummies left, brings it right. 20 meters out from the line. Taruva's back on, yes. Taruva came out for the second half. Past his HIA as Jackson Ford puts the fend on. Carries 15 out from the line. Fake Slim Shady, ahoy mate. Bunty Afoa with the crash ball. 5 meters out. Tackle 4. They're close here. The Warriors. Egan out the back. It goes for Jackson Ford, who dummies. Jackson Ford heads back in field, and he's brought down 5th and last. Right in front of the post here. Egan to Metcalf. Gets it on the bounce. And on the bounce now to Taupiki. Taupiki's caught. But 6 again for the Warriors. 6 again. The Tigers offside. It was the 5th and last, and they've given away a repeat set. Here they come now, the Warriors. What a start to the second half it's been. Harris to Vida. To Halasima. Just a couple of meters short here on play 3. Crash ball for Bunty Afoa. He's over the line. He can't get it down. Tigers' hands in and around the ball. Somehow they have stopped this try. It goes up. It's held up. The Tigers. What an effort to save that try. Bunty Afoa was in for all money. Somehow they've held him up. Jeral May. And then Jareen Buller just gets the hand underneath. Amazing goal line defense. Try-saving effort. Jeral May and Jareen Buller. Jackson Ford rumbles it up. 5th and last, just to the left of the post here. 5 out. Blow play the ball. Egan to Metcalf. Cut out pass is over the top of Pompey and into touch. 18 points to 12. It remains Tigers ball. Their defense holds firm. Taruva putting pressure on. Mr. Quacks 5011. What's an NRL fantasy punishment for your friend? What do you mean? Like, penalty now to the Tigers. And the Tigers are pumped up. An NRL fantasy punishment for your friend. wastedsports.com.au/games to join our fantasy and tipping leagues if you're interested. I would say an NRL fantasy punishment would be to make someone have Reece Walsh in their squad. That's what I would say. The highest error rate in the competition. Have Reece Walsh in your squad. That is punishment prime. Tigers on halfway. Galvin inside ball for Pole. Fainu Pole takes it inside Warriors territory. Fake Slim Shady says not putting Haas as captain. Oh, how immense is pain in the Haas bin in 2025. Good news for the New South Wales Blues. Galvin with the short ball to Seyfarth. Fainu Pole straight up the middle. 15 out now. 5th and last. Blow play the ball. Here's Fainu to Luai. Galvin, grubber kick in behind the line. Needs it to sit up, and it does for Solomona Fatape. And the Tigers, they've hit back. They've dug deep, and they've hit back. 18-16, kick to come. Lockie Galvin had his fingerprints all over that one again. The deft little grubber kick into the end goal. Perfectly weighted. Just needed the bounce. Got the bounce. Solomona Fatape. Nick M says fantasy punishment. Make someone have Reed Marnie in the squad. No, Reed's all right. Reed Marnie's not bad at all. Gives away a lot of penalties, I know, but 18-16 kick to come. This is where the Tigers in 2025 are so different from the Tigers of previous years, because those early tries, the heads would drop, the floodgates would open, and teams would put big scores on them. Tigers in 2025, they give up leads, but the head never drops. The heads never drop. They keep on fighting to the very end. 18-16, Api Coruscant with the conversion attempt. It's out wide. It's about 5 meters in from touch. Favored side for a right-footed kicker. Api Coruscant, big kick this one. Coruscant from the sideline essentially moves in, strikes it. It's hooking back. Coruscant puts it down the middle, and we're all locked up again. 18 all. Golden point. Get ready. Get yourselves ready. Our first golden point of the year. It's incoming. $18 apiece. $12 all at the halftime break. 18 all now with 29 minutes to play. Warriors with the restart. It's a short restart, and Fatape slides across the turf and takes it. Tigers start the set on their own 20-meter line. I don't understand the reasoning for... I mean, it wasn't a short kickoff in terms of they tried to just get it across the 10-meter line, but you want your kickoff to go as deep into the in goal as possible without going out on the full. The Warriors dropped it on the 20-meter line, the kick. A really, really bizarre restart. Up towards halfway now. 6 again, ruck infringement. The Tigers are on top. They've got the momentum here. Blue Eye with the inside ball for Pole. Fends off one with aggression. That was a big don't argue on Jackson Ford. Jeral May straight up the middle. Sam asked if I think the Eels will get the spoon this year. I think the Dolphins have got one hand on that, don't they? I was very concerned for the Dolphins here, but it's been even worse than I anticipated. 10 meters out from the line here, the Tigers. They bring it left. Fainu goes straight up the middle. Latu Fainu catches them napping and scores beside the post. Latu Fainu, while they were all asleep around the ruck. And the Tigers, back-to-back tries. 22-18, simple conversion to come. A huge gap in midfield, and Fainu said, thank you very much. Went from 0 to 100, just like that. And it all comes back to that short restart, and then the 6 again. Tigers are about to be up by 6. Oh, God, I had to go get myself a water. Latu Fainu. Unbelievable. Api Coruscant with his easiest conversion of the night from just to the right of the post. Puts it over, and the Tigers lead 24 points to 18. Ah, 24-18. They're suddenly up by 6. Incredible. Now let's suss out the restart from the Warriors. Again, they're just dropping it on the 20. I don't understand this. I do not understand these restarts, dropping it on the 20. Got to send it deep. Got to send those kickoffs deep. It's really bizarre tactics here from the Warrior. And the Tigers again start their set on their own 20-meter line. And it's just simple field position. Taruva up the middle. That's the 4th. Coruscant kicks early from inside the 40. Looking for the 40-20. And it's just short. Painfully short. He's missed out by about 2 centimeters, I reckon. 2 centimeters, I think. A bit more than that. A little bit more than 2 centimeters. It was about 5 meters short, but still, hell of an effort there from Coruscant. And the Warriors are under the pump here. They've got to lift. They've got to find a way to lift. Very flat-footed, the Warriors. You know the saying, you could throw a blanket over them. They're all bunched up in attack. Very flat-footed. Fisher Harris with the go forward. Up to halfway. They've spelt it. Mitch Barnett comes up with the error. And Luai grubber kicks through for Jack Bird. It's still on the ground, but the referee's whistle blows. Knock on. The Warriors are threatening to just fall apart here. With 24 minutes to go, the Warriors have just run out of steam. They need to regroup and regroup quick. An uncontested dropped ball on play 3. And the Warriors now have a full set of 6. 40 meters out from the line. Here they come. Galvin, inside ball. And that's Sione Fainu. Galvin takes the line on. 30 out from the line just to the right of the post. Fainu, inside ball for Terrell May. May backs into the fence. Another strong carry inside the 20. 3 tackles down. Coruscant, inside ball there for Pole. Fends off 1. Straightens. And he takes the tackle. 10 out from the line. Quick play the ball. Coruscant. Crash ball now for Terrell May. Terrell May reaches out and plants it down. And they've got another one, the Tigers. Terrell May scores. They are suddenly ripping the Warriors a new one. 28-18. Kick to come from right beside the post. The Warriors have just completely fallen off a cliff here. And here come the Tigers. Api Coruscant back on the field. He's making a world of difference to the pace around the ruck area. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. We're checking grounding. The bunker has intervened. The bunker's got involved. We're checking grounding. Terrell May loses it. Terrell May loses it. Terrell May was telling us all porky pies. That's no try. And the Warriors get a reprieve. 24-18. We've got to take that 4 off. No try. Warriors ball. Big defense, though, from the Tigers. And again, it's a situation. The heads haven't dropped. The aggression is still there. Barnett bumps off one, but he's brought to ground. Very aggressive defense here from the Tigers. Nickel Clockstat is held up just short of the halfway. Metcalf finds some space. Metcalf brings it to the 40. Edward Kosi has passed his HIA. He'll be back. Harris Tavita kicks on tackle for the Tigers. Happy to stand back and not contest. Beware the second kick. The second kick is trapped by Stafford Toa, and Toa dives on it. Tigers in possession. 20 meters out from their own line. Big defense from the Warriors, driving the Tigers backwards. Still plenty of time left in this game. 21 and a half. Plenty of time left for anything to happen. Coruscant kicks on play 3. He's looking for the 40-20 again. Doesn't have the angle this time. But the tackle 3 kick, turning the Warriors around inside their own 10. And the kick chase is solid. The Tigers are playing this so well at the moment. Controlling this lead. The Warriors, very slow to get back. Very slow to get back here. Now they're finally back, but 4 tackles are down. The last quarter of the game to go. Mitch Barnett is sacked. And a penalty. Well, no arms in the tackle, I'm assuming, and just clipped his legs out. The Warriors have taken big offense to it. That was silly from the Tigers. They've been controlling this so well. And just dropping to the knee and putting the shoulder into the legs of Barnett. Completely unnecessary. Dangerous tackle. Penalty on report. Opportunity now for the Warriors. Fainu. Completely unnecessary. And the Warriors fine touch. 40 out from the try line. Great opportunity. Fisher Harris in midfield. The final quarter of the game. Barnett. Strong carry inside the 30. Tackles up the sleeve here for the Warrior. Clark, out the back it goes now to Halasima, who's caught slightly high. Up around the shoulders, no call. But they're fired up here. 6 more tackles as Terrell May gives away a ruck infringement. And they go toe-to-toe here. Terrell May versus Halasima. Sign me up for that one. And the referee now, he's just going to have words and say, look, calm down, lads. It's been a good game. Been a good game. Let's just calm everything down. Yes, he is. He's calling both out now. Both captains, both players that were involved in that little scuffle. Referee laying down the law. Things have been boiling over here, though, in the past couple of minutes. Frost, you need Luai for $400. Penalty to the Warriors there. 10 meters out. They'll get a full set of 6 here to lock this game up again. going into the final quarter. Aaron Clark will play it. Couple of meters out. Metcalf heads across field. Off the hip to Capewell, cutting back in field. A meter short. Barnett used as the decoy. Out the back for Clark, and they're up quickly and shutting down Metcalf. Great tackle by Luai. Egan to Fisher Harris. 6 again for the Warriors. Tigers offside. Tigers desperately trying to hold on here. Egan goes to Clark. Gets away from Coruscant. Coruscant comes back at him. 2 meters short. 19 to go. Egan fires it out to Metcalf. Numbers now for the Warriors. Oh, but slipping is Edward Kosi. With the line open, he slips. And he's taken on tackle 4. 5 meters out. Metcalf retreating backwards. Gives it off to Barnett. That's the 5th and last now. 10 out from the line just to the left of the post. Scrappy play the ball, but here's Metcalf. Dummies the kick, and now they put it through the hands. Taupiki for the corner. Fires it back in field. It's loose on the ground, and Nickel Clockstadt dives on it. Was it forward? Back in field, though, from Taupiki. And can the bunker call on it? Go up as no try. It's gone up as no try. Lot to look at here. Taupiki close to the sideline. Oh, Nickel Clockstadt already standing in the end goal. This will be no try. Penalty to the Tigers. Nickel Clockstadt offside. The pass has gone back in field from Taupiki. It's been towed forward by Ali Latua, and Nickel Clockstadt was about 10 meters in front of him. No try, penalty Tigers. Well, that was a big let-off. Penalty in front of the kicker there was Nickel Clockstadt. Tigers hold on to their 6-point lead. 18 minutes left to play in this cracking contest. I still say Golden Point. I've been calling Golden Point all night. I'm still on it. Early shift here from the Tigers. Galvin with the inside ball. Tackle 3. Still inside their own half. Jeral May brings it outside the 40. Coruscant goes to Fainu. Galvin's now caught with the ball. 5th and last on the halfway line. Luai with the kick. Puts it high. Tigers chase hard. They're flying through after this, the Tigers, but it's taken well by Nickel Clockstadt. It's a great kick chase. The Warriors will start this set now. Bringing it outside the 20 is Adam Pompey. Pompey's been solid tonight. Kosi brings it out to the 40. Someone's lost a shoe. Who lost their boot? Looks like it was Cozy. Offload here for the Warriors. It's loose out the back. Egan picks it up. And Fisher Harris straight into Jerome Luai. Jeez, there'll be nothing personal in that. On halfway, Fisher Harris plays it. Short ball to Barnett, who spills it. The mistake is forced. And the Tigers, they're pumped up. Pats on the back everywhere for the Tigers. They know how crucial moments like these are in a tight game. 16 minutes to play. And Mitch Barnett coughs it up. Jerome Luai with the hit. "16 minutes to play. Oh, this one's going down to the wire. Here's Galvin to Stafford Toa as the Tigers creep up towards the halfway line. Drape Mongreen says Barnett is arse today. He hasn't had one of his greatest games, has he, Mitch Barnett? He was solid enough in the first half, but he's really dropped off towards the back end. That's for sure. Galvin cuts back into midfield. Fends off Fisher Harris. Loose pass, but well claimed by Sione Fainu. Tackle 4, 30 meters out in midfield. Oh, Galvin's down in back play. Lockie Galvin's down. Buller with the flick pass to Toa, who fends off one. Heads back in field. He's got Jerome Luai, who's now going to put a kick through on play 4. Wants it to sit up in the end goal. Taupiki is caught by Fatape and Jack Bird, and it's going to be a goal line restart. Lockie Galvin still down in back play. We'll keep an eye on that because you don't want to lose part of your spine. Never want to lose part of your spine. Warriors go short with the restart. And flying through the air is Jareem Buller. He gets up and goes again. And Buller, did he spill the ball? Quick play the ball. Feel like he fumbled it. Here's Sonny Taruva. 5 out from the line. Set restart for the Tigers. They're coming in for the kill here. 14 minutes to play. Terrell May just settles things down in midfield. Gets the offload back for Fainu. Sione Fainu spots half a gap. 5 meters out. They're up quickly, the Warriors. Inside ball for Pole, looking for a double. Benji Marshall is up on the sideline. He's loving it. Coruscant heads across field. Links up now with Buller, who steps, and Jareem Buller dives over to score. Jareem Buller scores. The Tigers. Oh, wait, it's gone up as no try. It's been sent up as no try. Seyfarth, the decoy, has taken out the defenders. And Buller steps back inside, takes that gap. This will be no try. And a penalty to the Warriors. Oh, they just can't land the killer punch at the moment, the Tigers. They just can't land it. And the Warriors hold on again. So the Warriors march up into Tigers territory. Short ball puts Halasima into half a gap. 5th and last, 20 meters out. The grubber kick through from Harris Tavita is battered dead by Lockie Galvin. Goal line restart. 12 minutes to play. This one is going down to the wire. Golden point. Golden point inbound. Captain's challenge from the Tigers. Terrell May let the grubber kick go through. Now Capewell's chasing after and shoves Lockie Galvin into the ball. And this will be a penalty. Well, that is just silliness from Curtis Capewell. Absolute silliness from Kurt Capewell, an experienced campaigner. He should know better than that. Penalty to the Tigers. Coruscant with the touch finder. Silliness from Kurt Capewell. Tigers on their own 20. Alex Twall. 11 minutes to go. Strap yourselves in, as they say, huh? "30 meters out from their own line. Racing up on Sione Fainu. Galvin, through the hands they go. Buller, dummies. Almost opens them up there. Jareen Buller. He's up over halfway on play 4. Galvin to who's that there? Latu Fainu. 5th and last. Galvin down the short side. Puts it high. Contestable kick. The Warriors get in each other's way. But Edward Cozy does come down with it. They'll start this set inside their own 10. The Tigers controlling field position nicely. Early shift from the Warriors. Metcalf. Taken down. Numbers down the short side here for the Warriors. And space opens up down the flank. Racing away is Halasima. 1 to beat. Steps back in field. And still going. Halasima scores what will surely be the equaliser. Oh, golden point, anybody. Golden point. The Warriors have gone almost the length of the field. An early shift. And Halasima has beaten the 2 cover defenders. 24-22. Conversion to come. They skipped off down the short side. Steps back inside Buller. Jack Bird went down like he got hit by a sniper. Almost length of the field. Halasima. Who had him in their multi? Nine and a half minutes still to play. City boy, you spent $100 on this game for the Warriors. Tense moments. Luke Metcalf with 9 minutes to play. 10 meters to the right of the posts. Big conversion attempt, this one. Metcalf moves in, puts it down the middle. We're all locked up. 24 apiece. Even Stevens once more. 24 all. All game, we've been talking about it, haven't we? Golden point inbound. Golden point incoming. Nine minutes left to play. We are well and truly in field goal territory. What a finish we're in for. Back underway. Coruscant sends it deep with the restart. Warriors ball. Corsi brings it back outside the 20. A strong carry. 8.5 to play. Barnett hit hard by Coruscant. 30 out from their own line. Tackle 2. Warriors suddenly full of running. They looked like they were down and out. But they've found a second win. Fisher Harris Backs up over halfway. Stands in the tackle. Quick play the ball. Egan pops it up for Nickel Clockstadt. Fifth and last. 35 out. They're a bit far for a field goal. Nickel Clockstadt staying down. He's slow to get up. Oh, how big would a penalty be here? How massive would a penalty be here? Nickel Clockstadt has copped a shoulder to the face. And this could very well be a penalty. Right out in front. 35 meters out. Nickel Clockstadt stayed down, knew exactly what had happened. And how he's on report. Safearth's on report. And this will be a penalty. And do the Warriors take the 2? $40 meters out, right in front, and they're going to have a shot. They are going to have a crack at it. Luke Metcalf, step up. Seven and a half minutes left to play. It'll be about 7 minutes at the conclusion of this kick, no matter what happens. Luke Metcalf, 40 meters out, right in front. Big moment in the game. Metcalf moves in, strikes it on target. Has it got the distance? It does. 26-24. Warriors in the lead. 7 minutes to play. Seven to go. They'll have a few more sets if they hold on to the ball. The Tigers, I think that might have just ballsed up Golden Point. I think that did screw up Golden Point for us. Tigers, get us back underway. Barnett caught on the 10 meters line. 6.5 to play. Fisher Harris wrapped up by Coruscant and May. 20 meters out from their own line. Slow play the ball. They've just got to complete their sets now. The Warriors complete their sets and get the kick away. Egan catches the napping. Nickel Clockstadt now up over halfway. Fifth and last. 40 meters out from the line. Warriors. Metcalf just needs to get a good kick here. Does so. High into the corner for Tape's under it. But Tape takes it and he's well wrapped up. What a kick chase. Luai caught with the ball. Pompey puts him down, or Leitua, sorry, puts him down. Taruva with 6.5 to play. They've just got to give away no penalties here, the Warriors. No penalties. No piggyback up the field, and they'll be sorted. Coruscant out of dummy half. Gets the offload. Tigers up to the 40 here on the 5th and last. They need a big kick. Well, is anyone going to kick it? Here's Galvin. They're going to run the Tigers. The cutout pass is in behind for Tape. Pops it back for Bird. Bird is caught by Metcalf, and that'll be a handover. And the Warriors are just... the Warriors finishing all over the... I didn't want to say finishing all over the top of, because that sounds wrong on many levels. But the Warriors here got the game in the bag now. Tigers... unnecessary. Completely unnecessary risk. Running it on the 5th and last. And that'll be the game. unless there's an intercept try. But why would the Warriors risk long balls at this stage of the game? Inside the 20 they go. They can settle it down here, get a set repeat. Harris Tavita takes the line on. 4 minutes to play. Metcalf to Clark. Here's Nickel Clockstat, the double pump out to Leitua. Taupiki cuts back in field. Taupiki on the 5th and last. 5 meters out. Egan goes to Metcalf for the crossfield kick. It's been batted back by the Warriors. Here's Capewell. Gets the offload away. Beware the second kick. Fisher Harris. Back it goes for Aaron Clark. Down the short side, he scampers. Clark goes through, and he's held up a meter short. That's the handover. 3 minutes left. The Tigers, they'll have like 2 sets, and they've got to go the length of the field. Here's Taruva. Three minutes, 2 sets of 6, and the length of the field, they have to go here. Tackle 2, 10 meters out from their own line. Early shift. Here's Luai. Puts a kick through on play 2. Needs it to sit up for Fatape. Gets a second kick, but puts it straight over the sideline. Solomona Fatape put the second kick on the ball, and it goes straight into touch. Jerome Luai spotted the space. And inexperience there from Solomona Fatape. 2.5 to play. They'll get one more set. They will potentially get one more set. Warriors now just have to wind down the clock and control the field position. 40 meters out from the line. It's been very silly play, silly, inexperienced play from the Tigers in the final 8 minutes. Aaron Clark, he's been a beast tonight. Plays at 25 out, 2 minutes left. They'll get one set here, the Tigers, unless there's a goal line restart. 5th and last. Metcalf to Nickel Clockstat, who just hits it up. Will take the tackle and the handover. This is it, the last set of 6 for the Tigers. They've got to go 90 meters. Tigers have got to go 90 meters upfield here with 1.5 minutes to play. Adam Dewey wasn't playing, Michelle. Cut out pass to Galvin. Taps it on. But cutting back in field, Seyfarth. 1 minute left. Terrell May to Buller. Buller caught with the ball. Or that stuff. Atoa, sorry, not Jareen. Buller. Tackle 3. They're only 20 meters out from their own line. Galvin, chip over the top for Taruva. Taruva catches it. And he's been well met by Nickel Clockstat. What an effort. Tackle 4. Up over halfway they go, though. Playing the ball to nobody. And Harris Tavita dives on it for the Warriors. They played the ball to nobody. And the Tigers, inexperience, 4 mistakes in the final 8 minutes. The Warriors, much more controlled, much more patient. Shorty Aussie, ahoy. Eight seconds to play, and the Warriors have stolen it. A close one. We thought that there was going to be golden points. We knew it was going to be a close game. And that, an impressive victory. Tough win, grinding battle between these two teams. 26-24. What a game. Down to the wire as we expected. Genitalia, that takes you up to second place in the tipping. How do you know that? How can you possibly know what those ahead of you have picked? (26-24). What a game of footy that was. Down to the wire as we expected. Although I was anticipating Golden Point. You got a feel for the Tigers, but just inexperience and poor decision making at the back end there. That final 8 minutes of the game, the Tigers were up by 6. And just poor game management, some silly mistakes that invited the Warriors back into the contest, and some silly mistakes when they were playing catch up at the end to really seal the deal for the Warriors. So the Warriors, on the back of that, Warriors now go. Oh, okay. Warriors winning that one by 2. They jump up into 4th. Warriors up to 4th on the ladder. Bulldogs, Manly, Broncos, Warrior, Rabbitoh, Storm, Titans, Knights. I know we're only 4 rounds in, but what a crazy top 8. Unbelievable. Odd Poppet says, whoever asked if the Tigers could break their streak against the Warriors, there's your answer. Nichols, ahoy, mate. Nichols says, go Warriors. Yes. All right, Western World of Sports. We've seen, well, that was a good game. The Manly Para game was kind of dismal, but that was a fantastic game. I had predicted that this would be the match of the round. I think it's come pretty close, in fairness. Pretty close. 26-24 at the end. Warriors just better control, better game management at the back end of the game, and well-deserved victors. So, been a good weekend. Fantastic weekend of footy. Let's see what round 5 will bring. Let's have a quick preview of round 5 while I'm still here. Let's have a quick preview. So what have we got coming up? I know that the Sharks are playing the Raiders. I would anticipate the Sharks bounce back, but I picked them with no confidence. I picked them with 0 confidence, especially in Canberra. I might actually have to go for the Raiders in that one. I'll have a think about that. The Sharks are obviously my team. You would expect them to bounce back, but they've got a relatively piss poor record in Canberra. That's the part that concerns me. In Canberra, I might have to lean towards the Raider. Panthers, Cowboys. Panthers get the win there. Not too much to talk about in that one. Rabbitohs, Roosters should be a cracker. I mean, Wayne Bennett has got the Rabbitohs fit and firing, hasn't he? I'm going to have to go Rabbitoh in that one, I think. Eels, Dragons. By round 5, I reckon everybody's going to have at least one win, and everybody's going to have at least one loss. The Dragons, it would have sapped a lot out of them. Their fight for that victory against the Storm, where they literally had to fight to the very end. I mean, the Eels were miserable today, but yeah, by round 5, everyone's going to have a win and everyone's going to have a loss. Normally, more often than not. Eels, very hard to pick, but I might have to lean towards them in that one. Titan Dolphin in the Who Cares Cup. While the Dolphins are miserable this year, aren't they? Whereas the Titans have got a good squad, looking pretty solid. I know it goes against everything that I just said, but yeah, Titans probably to get the win there. Broncos to win over the Tigers at Suncorp. Manly Storm. Ooh, will Tommy Turbo be playing? Are Manly now without Tommy Turbo? Jerome Hughes probably back next week. Nick Meaney will be back next week. Nelson probably back as well. Yep, Storm in that one. And Bulldogs Knights. Once again, this is going against everything that I just said about round 5, everyone having won one and lost one, but yeah, Bulldogs to beat the Knights. Oh, well, I'm looking forward to a few of those games coming up next week. So I am going to try and lock in the old Panther for our first Generations podcast of the year. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be our next stream before Thursday night. We'll be back into live streaming coverage of the games. Thank you so much for joining me for this one. What a game that was. So exciting. All the way down to the end. And yeah, we'll see you for Generations whenever we organize that, or I'll catch you Thursday night, Raiders, Sharks. Thank you very much. Until then, cheers.
Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. They're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and 10 pence less from the kickoff to the final whistles blow. We'll take the 2 and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With the laugh and the cheer, we bring out our best. No serious analysis, no expert critiques, just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. We'll wave the road, from sideline jokes to post-match tales. All big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious, and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our skies. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world some beer. Yeah.